no one should have to choose between their own safety and their pets. But nearly half of domestic abuse survivors delay leaving because they can't bring their pets with them. Purina is helping to create more pet-friendly domestic violence shelters through the Purple Leash Project, so survivors and their pets can escape and heal together. Visit Purina.com/purple to learn more.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
This show is part of the HeadStuff podcast network.
Lovely stuff.
Hey, lovely, lovely.
Tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely. Lovely toys.
Hello, and you're very welcome to another episode of The Lovely Show.
What up, hum jobbers?
How's tricks?
How are you getting on?
You're looking well. Did you do something with the hair?
You look absolutely, and I hope this is misogynistic, but sexy as fuck.
Yeah, well, we don't mean it in a misogynistic way. Just take that on board.
Could be boys as well. Be sexy boys
yeah,
listening.
Everyone.
I heard in the radio today there's a big uptick in male grooming, like removing all hair from your body.
Right.
What's your opinion on hairy lads?
So the thing is, right, I think, and this is, on that topic, I think it's far more expected for a woman to have it all gone, and lads...
Smooth as a seal.
And which is weird, because then you're like smooth as a baby, and you're like, ugh, well, why is that what you want?
Let's not bring babies into my body.
Yeah, honest to God. So that's always what I found weird. And then also that, you try and make jokes, you've a head of broccoli down there, and you're like, oh, sure, that's one of your 5 a day. Lads don't really go for that at all. I've realised.
I would advise you to not make jokes during sex.
People always say that, if they grab his Mickey and then they go, is this thing on?
You tap it.
Yeah, you tap it. That's not funny either, apparently. I'm like, my material is wasted here.
Yeah, I'd say just keep the jokes for stage and just try and be sexy.
In the moment. Yeah.
Moment.
Okay.
You're not looking for laughs, just sing. For this one audience
yeah,
member.
there's
Hopefully
one.
it's only one.
Yeah, whatever you're into. I'm just into the one now, personally.
But yeah, hairless men, it's big at the moment.
In terms of now.
It's very fashionable.
Right.
To be fairly hairless.
The question is, are they getting waxed? Are they getting the hair removal creams
They're getting
lasered?
They're getting lasered.
Jesus. Because I used to go and get lasered, and every time I went in, they would say for men and women packages. So I was like, Jesus, there must be an uptick. But
I would like to let a laser near my penis.
So here's the thing, my arse
is... It'd be like James Bond. That scene in James Bond. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to be bald as a baby.
I realise my arse is too powerful for lasers.
What?
Yeah, that's what I discovered. My arse is too powerful. Because, sometimes they ask you, do you want to get the whole package done? I said, sure, why not? In for a penny.
Get the whole lot done,
for a penny, in for a pound. And my arse is too powerful. So what I did was I ordered a hair removal kit online, a laser. So I do it at home now. Now, you have to do it way more often because, again, my arse is too powerful. But it's better than going in because there's nothing more dehumanising, Kevin, than to have to stand in front of a woman when she says, can you spread your cheeks for me now? Kevin, nothing in your life can prepare you for that.
Does she say it in a nice... No, just spread your cheeks.
Squat over and spread your cheeks. It's
Lord.
like a cavity search in an airport.
Wow. So when you say your arse is too powerful, can you hear the machine struggling?
No, it just doesn't go.
Just like the technician looking very worried.
It's never done that before. No, it's just, it grows back so quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've known that
Good
about me.
healthy country woman hair.
That's the thing. There are people say drink a Guinness now, that'll put hairs in your chest. I'm like, it puts them on my arse.
I think I should cut down on my Guinness, ladies.
I think that's might be an issue, who knows. But look, it's working for me. But I, weirdly, with a fella, I'll take it anyway. Like, it doesn't bother me.
You'd lift it out of boiling water.
It's more so, I'm like, I would hate someone feeling like they have to, present a certain way. And yet...
Even though it's expected.
Exactly. It's a fucking double standard.
It is a double standard.
Because I...
So do you think we should either all be hairy or all be bald?
Totally that, because I respect seeing women so much now. I see so many friends that don't shave their armpits. And I'm like, it's fucking class. I love that.
Yeah.
And yet I still am like, oh, but what if...
You have to be very brave though. You have to You have to really...
I respect it so much.
You have to be very cool.
Oh, yeah. These are the coolest gals I know.
Yeah, you can't be like nervous.
No, own it. You have to own it.
Yeah. But so you don't really mind. Do you prefer a hairy chested man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're old school.
I
You
love
like
it.
Burt Reynolds, Robin Williams.
It's like a little pillow to lie on.
Yeah.
It's great. But then again, I don't want, because then I've been with people that don't have hairy chests, and I would hate for them to feel like they're less because of that. You're not. It's just like I would hate someone if they were hairy to feel like, jeez, I better shave that. There's nothing worse than a shaved hairy chest. It's all prickly.
I think I remember when I was in my 20s shaving my chest so it would grow back thicker.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted a hairy chest.
Wow. You see, I don't know if there's truth in that. I've always heard that myth that if you shave it'll grow back thicker. And I've heard varying evidence on it will and it won't. Because you remember, I don't know if you will remember, there used to be back, when I was in secondary school, there was a horrific trend of women plucking off their entire eyebrows to pencil them on instead.
That was a big thing.
I fell victim to that.
And then, of course, then you see, like I had members of my family who during the 90s went mad on the tweezers, and then they sort of moved their eyebrows up.
Yeah, and then you had to draw on your facial reactions. If
Yes.
you were angry, you had to draw your angry eyebrows.
But now big eyebrows are all in for
Oh,
ladies.
they're so in. So,
Don't do anything drastic. Don't do
No.
anything that you can't undo.
because this thing people have said, like they went so hard at the tweezing in their teens that their eyebrows never grew back the same way.
Oh my God.
Thankfully, I never suffered from that, because anytime I go to a makeup artist for a shoot around, they're like, "Jeez, you have big eyebrows."
These are big hairy eyebrows. This is a handy job for me now.
I have
Don't know why
nothing.
makeup lady sounds like that.
I just treat them all as like a builder looking at foundation. So.
Get in touch. Get in touch, ladies and gentlemen. What's your thoughts on hairless male bodies versus hairy bodies?
Totally, yeah.
Like, have you ever seen Burt Reynolds' Playgirl spread?
No.
Burt Reynolds did a photo shoot, and it was up there with like the Farrah Fawcett poster,
Okay.
but for ladies, for hetero ladies. Burt Reynolds, Playgirl. I think it was Playgirl, and it
Was that a magazine?
it's iconic. Yeah, there was a Playgirl. So I want to get there's the full image there. Now, Justine, prepare yourself.
Holy God, I'm not ready. Holy Jesus Christ.
Describe what you see.
Okay, this man is lying out on a bear rug.
Dead bear, yeah.
A dead bear, yes. He's as hairy as the bear, not far off. He's posing. The muscles on this man, get him some sellotape because he's ripped. And he's got his head and his elbow there now. He's leaning up and he's got the legs.
Big happy head on.
Yeah, and he's got one hand between the knees, just bringing your eye down there to be like, you want to bet what's between my legs,
So he's completely nude.
He's completely in the nip.
And he's covering his Mickey with his arm. I actually never noticed before he was sitting on a bear. I've never looked at anything else.
Oh, there
in
you
that
go.
image.
Yeah, no, I've taken the whole image.
But yeah, a very hairy man.
Do you know what? Because you look at that and I'm like, he's not really in the nip because he's so hairy.
He's so
and I'm
hairy.
like, oh, sure, he's not in the nip at all.
So let me see. It was actually sold at an auction recently.
My Lord.
So lot 752, Burt Reynolds nude centerfold poster. Estimated $80 to $120.
The original.
No, that's just the
just
poster.
the poster.
That's just the
Mother
poster.
of God.
Sorry, it was Cosmo.
Cosmo,
It was
okay.
72 issue of Cosmo with a trippy psychedelic backlit poster. And he has a fag in his mouth. He is.
Oh my God. I didn't even see that in the original.
He's got a little ashtray in front of him and it looks like a cigarillo. And he is happy out.
He honestly now is a happy camper there now.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Yeah. Do get in touch. Do you know what also I'm always intrigued by? Because it was before my time really. The vajazzling craze.
Oh my God, yeah.
Was that like a year or two that just completely took over?
So that was stick and glitter and stick and
Diamonds,
jewels.
little, plastic diamonds all around.
I mean, the last thing you want is speed bumps.
Completely that. Or imagine getting caught on one of those, like.
Getting caught or just swallowing one of them.
Swallowing or it goes into you.
There you go.
Not down your throat, but
Yeah.
mother of Christ.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
And I'm trying to figure out, was that specific to Ireland? I feel like it was around the time of California because someone on California got a vajazzle.
Right.
And that's when then it became, in discourse in Ireland.
No, I think it was definitely a British thing as well.
Was it okay?
So let me see.
How much were people paying for a vajazzle?
I couldn't tell you.
Because if you went down now to the, Euro 2 and got yourself a bit of glitter, you could have done a job yourself for, I'd say, a quarter of the price.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be using like high quality stones.
No.
God forbid, because they could easily lose.
I just don't know, what was the payoff? Like, was that something that was apparently attractive for the opposite sex to see?
So, vajazzling, a cursed portmanteau of vagina and bedazzling, barged into the public sphere following a decade marked by precariously low-slung jeans and MTV reality shows featuring copious blacklight use. Involves meticulously applying small crystals onto someone's bare pubic area. Design options include hearts, butterflies, or even the word virgin.
Oh, mother of God.
So, when you were in secondary school and the girls held you down and wrote it on your forehead, that wasn't cool. But
no, if they'd put it on me,
put it on your
fanny.
Your fanny, you'd be the coolest girl in school. Essentially rendering their vulva into a denim jacket from the 80s.
Oh my God, what a line.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt, the actress.
Yes.
Which was a big early noughties star.
Oh God, yeah.
She's widely credited with popularising the practice through her 2010 dating advice book, The Day I Shot Cupid.
Wow.
I didn't even know that book existed.
What a title.
Yeah. In a brief chapter titled I Was Vajazzling, Hewitt discusses a particularly difficult period of post-breakup boredom and ennui. I love that word.
That's a great word.
While she's getting a restorative spray tan, her aesthetician, what?
Aesthetician.
I don't know, the doctor anyway, mentions a more unconventional beauty treatment that might lift her spirits. She was intrigued, but hesitant. Here's a quote now from the book.
Okay.
The lack of traffic on my hoo-ha highway at that moment.
Oh, good God. Oh, good God.
You're a grown woman.
I'd say Cupid shot himself reading that.
It's a Cupid suicide. A cubicide. My fear of laying sober and naked while a woman puts crystals on my little lady made me hesitate.
My little lady.
The once pale, sad girl who couldn't figure out how to move on from her breakup had transformed into a bronze sex goddess with the prettiest hoo-ha in my neighbourhood.
I'm not enjoying the use of hoo-ha here at all.
I'm not liking it either. She brought it up on appearance of Lopez Tonight. George, not Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
George Lopez drops to his knees and effusively kisses his guest's hands. It looks like a little disco ball down there. Hewitt tells him, it's hot pink today for you.
Oh, God.
So there you go. It was
what a
big.
wild time.
So you're talking 2010, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have been in 6th year going into the first year of college.
Yeah. There was a girl on Only Way is Essex in 2011, Amy Childs. So she brought it to the UK.
The UK, and I think it was done in California. I'm almost certain of that.
Well, Only Way is Essex 2011, she boasted always to be known as the Vajazzle Queen.
Oh, for God.
It's not really a title you want, is it?
It's not a
Can't put that
title.
in your CV.
No, I don't think so.
Don't put that in your LinkedIn.
No.
Um,
Endorsed by.
so she said, I invented body jewellery, as I call it, 15 years ago.
Right.
So she added that Childs can't have been more than 5 years old when I first came up with that idea. Sorry, I'm confusing things. That's a Persian-born beautician, Arzu Kaviani, said that she invented it.
Right.
When Childs was only about 5. And I just hope that Childs was wrong.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Good God. The hoo-ha there is killing me. Like, there's so many different words, though. It was only a friend of mine from Dublin was telling me growing up that in school they used to refer to it as your little Mary.
Your little Mary.
Your
yeah,
little
I did
Mary.
hear that.
I
yeah.
never knew that before. And in the north, they say, which I love, doot. Your doot.
Doot.
Your doot.
Your doot.
Doot.
That's
The way you say it in that accent is gorgeous.
I remember when
Your
I
little
was
Mary.
when I was in national school, one of my friends was like, I don't know, I think we probably called it a fanny, probably at that
I'd say
stage.
we were that,
He was
yeah.
like, do you want to know what it looks like? And I was like, yeah, okay. And he was like, right, meet me in the bike shed at lunchtime. And he brought out his copybook and I was so excited.
He's going to draw
He
it.
brought out his copybook and he just drew a straight line down. He was like, that's what it looked like. And my head exploded. I was like, whoa.
Did you get a ruler even to make it 100% straight now? No, because they come different ways, Kevin. You know, they couldn't
do,
be all
yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Good God. I actually was watching...
Look, this 9-year-old boy, I'm not going to say that. You know, yeah, you should have done your research better. This isn't an accurate portrayal of every woman.
No, yeah.
I'm not going to rake that lad over the coals for that, Justine.
I was watching a documentary there during the Week's Ferry because I find it fascinating. It's all about people that travel to Turkey for procedures. And they're just talking about kind of, there's good clinics and people have good experiences, but then people have horrifying experiences because they don't do their research and end up having to get, and this was all based in the UK, so they were saying about NHS won't take on patients who have been badly butchered unless it's an emergency. So basically what they're saying is we'll only take them on when it's too late.
What kind of procedures are you talking about?
So the ones they focused on were people getting it's not gastric band, it's literally where they cut out 80% of your stomach. So you're left with 20% of your stomach. There's a procedure on it. It's not the gastric band one though. But it just means that you have a smaller stomach that you can't eat as much. Basically, the whole thing led to the British kind of representatives of plastic surgeons had to put out a statement online for people to see, to be like, if you are travelling to Turkey, look out for these things. But the British Association is the British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons, BAPS. And I know that was not meant to be the focus, but I could not unsee that, especially when so many go for that procedure. I thought, is this now, are they taking the piss here? Or did they surely not see that that's what that was going to spell out? Yeah, but it was very interesting just to see, because for so many people it really does change their lives, especially people that get teeth and different things done. But you just a warning to anyone: do your research.
Well, do your research.
Do your research. That's what we're saying here. If you're getting a vajazzle, if you're getting the hair, whatever.
Well, it's funny you mention about removing a part of your stomach, that type of surgery. Keen-eyed listeners and watchers of the clips will notice that in the background we have the Father Ted Craggy Island Parish magazine.
Yes.
And it is hilarious.
Oh, it's glorious.
It's gloriously funny. You can probably still get it online on Amazon or something. But there is an ad for a procedure, which is the opposite of what you're talking about.
My God.
There's a picture of a large-bellied man. He looks like Brendan Behan towards the end, and he's drinking a big pint. And the top of the line is a quote, "I'm pissed out of my head, but I still want another drink." How many times has this happened to you? You desperately want another pint, but you just don't have the capacity for it. It simply won't go into your body. It's time you thought of having a stomach octomy. This near painless operations developed in Latvia gives you more room for that extra pint by removing part of the spleen and replacing it with extra stomach. Now this inexpensive operation is available on Craggy Island for the first time. For more information, send a postal order for £10 to Jim Clifford Enterprises, 6 The Terrace, Craggy Island. And the image of the man, there's somebody shouting off screen, "Another one?" And he says, "Asher, I might as well. Thanks, extra stomach." It is one of my favourite ads, and it sticks in my mind.
But you know what? I love that you have to contact Clifford Enterprises, because you know the type of local lad who's just going from one business to another, trying to find what sticks, what's going to lead to money for him. Like.
In also the Craggy Island Parish magazines, there is a section on new books that come out. New titles from Cuchulainn Press. And first book is The Lighter Side of the Famine.
Oh, Lord.
Second book, A to Z of Ireland's Traitors. And number 3 is Hairy Monsters of Ireland by Sister Imelda de Brun. It stood before me, growling and making menacing noises. It was unusually hairy with big teeth, and there was somehow a smell of silage.
Oh no, it's me.
How it had got into the bath, I will never know. But I knew then that the legend was true, that I was face to face with the Big Dog of Nobber.
No way.
A description, a collection of blood-curdling tales and chilling stories featuring over 200 hairy monsters. The hairy woman of Knock, the ragged child of Ennis-Timon, the small man of Rutcree, and many, many more. They're all here in this terrifying volume.
I feel like that woman saw me in the bath. That's what she saw before I started the lasers, you know.
So, I think I told you that story before. After my stag, I was promoting a tour, so we had to do a lot of interviews, and I had no stories really, and like
I know when you do interviews, they're like, tell us something gas. And one of the guys was like, have you any stories about the stag? Like any debauchery? So nothing really happened, and I didn't want to tell stories about my friends, so I said I'd make one up. Yeah.
So it was true. We did go clay pigeon shooting.
Yes.
So we went down to this place. I think it's Mullingar or somewhere, and no, it's Sligo, and we were shooting these clay pigeons. It was great crack. All the lads shooting shotgun, and I told the reporter, and I said, and at one point we noticed some sort of animal in a hedge, and it was looking out of the hedge at us. And I remember the guy who was running the clay pigeon shooting got very, very quiet. And suddenly the animal jumped out and came straight for us. And it was essentially a big dog, but it was a wild-looking half-wolf thing. And it ran at us. Carl Spain grabbed the shotgun out of your man's hand and shot at the ground, scouting gravel into the dog's face. The dog ran away and we were saved. And I asked the man after, what was that beast? And the man said, that was the Big Dog of Nobber. And I was like, tell me about this big dog. And he told me that it was a dog that used to be carried around from a travelling circus.
All right.
And it escaped. And it has sort of roamed the moors and ditches of Sligo. And it was known as the Big Dog.
Trying to perform, juggling, doing acrobats.
And it had been, attacking sheep and small animals and stuff. And Carl Spain saved us all.
Wow.
And they printed this in the newspaper.
Carl Spain must have been delighted seeing that. People were going to be like, I hear you're a hero. Like, Jesus, I am,
Saved a lot of...
Did you even tell him?
I did, of course,
Okay.
But I'm raging I didn't cut out the story because it's lost in time.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like the time...
I've immortalised the Big Dog of Nobber.
Completely, yeah. What's funny is, like, there's local dogs in our area, like stray dogs and things that people wouldn't know, but they get so, like... basic with the naming of them. Like there's one on our road and there was a stray dog for a while and they're like, who's that dog? They're like, that's the black dog road. The black road dog, I can't remember which way it went. They were like, because he's the black dog.
Is the road black or is the dog black?
The black dog road. They used to call him because he was like a black dog on the road.
On the road.
That's all the information.
It feels like this. They're not in the right order.
No,
those words.
They're not.
I remember my granddad telling me years ago. He said, "We had a little old dog now when I was a child, and I loved him. Now I love that dog. I lost my father at a young age, and it was great having the dog. And I was like, what was the dog called? And he goes, we called him Hitler."
Oh my God.
I was like, you called the dog Hitler? And I was like, why did you call the dog Hitler? And he was like, he was just always in the news at the time.
Oh my God.
So it'd be like calling your dog like Gaddafi or something. So he'd be...
Osama.
Come on in, Hitler. Come on in. Come out of the road.
Where's Putin? Get Putin in here as well. Perry, it's dinner
Hitler.
time.
Down, Hitler, down. Sorry about that. Hitler, he's actually very friendly. He's a very friendly dog.
Jesus Christ.
He wouldn't bite you.
Was he a German Shepherd? Although Austrian Shepherd, I suppose, technically.
He wouldn't bite you now. He just jump. He's a very friendly dog. I just thought that was very funny.
That poor dog has no understanding. He had no understanding as well.
No. Well, I don't think, he wasn't shunned.
It's just like, I adopted a dog once, a sponsored rather, a dog. And the thing that bothered me at the time was that the dog they had named Panda. And I was like, give the dog an identity crisis, why don't you? Now he thinks he's a whole other species.
Yeah. He's a very lazy dog.
Just eating bamboo.
Eating bamboo the whole time.
Won't eat the pedigree. Won't eat the dog food at all.
Lovely stuff.
This show is part of HeadStuff Podcasts. Here's another show you might like.
I Know the Face is a movie podcast on the HeadStuff Podcast Network, hosted by me, Stephen Portion.
And me, Andrew Carroll. Our show is all about character actors, the type of performers you'll see pop up in supporting roles in blockbusters, the type of people you know the faces, but not the names.
Each episode, we pick one particular character actor and discuss a couple of their movies, shining a light on the performer's career while giving listeners plenty of movie recommendations. So the show is a must for cinema lovers.
In previous episodes, we've covered the likes of Christopher Walken, Don Cheadle, Guy Pearce, Mia Goth, Michelle Yeoh, Parker Posey,
Philip Seymour Hoffman, Sam Elliott, Tilda Swinton, Viola Davis, Walton Goggins, and lots more.
Listen to I Know That Face wherever you get your podcasts or on headstuffpodcasts.com.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, we are well and truly into the spooky season, Justine.
Oh, we are.
Are you excited for All Hallows Eve?
I'm so excited.
You got your little costume ready?
I got the PVA glue yesterday, so I got to start PVA gluing
so you
again.
started sniffing that to come up with ideas?
Yes, absolutely. That's step one. But the thing is, I forget, like, as a kid, when I used to watch Art Attack with Neil Buchanan, everything was going great until he fucking mentioned PVA glue, because I was 5 years old. Who in the name of God would have given me PVA glue? And a knobber, where am I going to get that?
Yeah. Yeah, you might get wood glue in the local hardware shop.
Or varnish.
Do you think, what do you think spiders think of all the fake cobwebs that people put up around their houses?
Just on that topic, I'm going to tell you something that I read. Now, God only knows this is true, but if it is, it's very sad. You know when you see a spider and you kind of run towards it to try and kill it? And
that's not how I approach a spider. I don't run at a spider.
But
hey, hush, hit the fuck, you pup, you. Get out of the house. Spider go, ah! That's not a spider.
No.
You know when you run at a spider, nobody does that.
What I mean is...
You approach it really slowly.
Yes.
With a cup.
That is what I mean. When you start to do that and they detect that you're coming for you, they run towards you.
Oh, really?
And the reason they do that is because they think you're going to protect them.
What?
Yeah, I read that this week. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that makes me feel sad.
So what is going through a spider's mind? Well, like, where has that happened before? When a large creature runs at him, he's like, oh, "Save me!"
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Well, I think it's quite cruel for us all to spend all year taking down cobwebs, ruining their houses,
yeah,
and their means of living.
It's one of the strongest materials for its size, would you believe? Spiderweb, yeah.
And like, that's how they make their living. That's how they're catching flies for their family.
Yeah.
And they're feeding their children.
Yeah.
And some of them have maybe like 1,000 children.
They have a lot of children now, yeah.
So we spend all year taking down these spider webs, and then for like 2 or 3 weeks, we're putting up fake spider webs.
Yeah. Taunting them.
Yeah. These spiders are like, sorry, what the fuck? Now it's grand.
Yeah.
And also, can I live here?
And hanging up dead spiders in front of them.
Massive dead spiders.
Blood pouring out of them.
Big fangs. I just think it's quite cruel.
Yeah. No, I'd like to get a spider in here next week to talk to us about it.
Or at least a spider expert. Maybe Collie Ennis or something like that. If you're a spider expert and you'd like to come on, I'd love to chat to you.
Yeah, we'd love that. We could get Spider-Man maybe.
Spider-Far.
Far on Spider.
Far on Spider.
But yeah, no, I am excited for it though. I saw a thing the other day, I'm going to try and make it. It's where you hollow out a pumpkin, obviously, and you fill it with a wine bag, and then you put a little tap in the front and you can just serve wine from your pumpkin. No, the wine is not touching the pumpkin at any stage, by the way. It's within a bag, so don't worry.
Seems like
not.
a lot of work for a little payoff.
I know.
Did you want another drop of the pumpkin? Yeah, Justine, grand, okay. I'll have another drink of your pumpkin wine. It's coming out of his nose. Yeah, no, it's cute, Justine. It is cute.
It's a kid's party as well.
This is you arriving up with a pumpkin under your arm, half cut. Sorry, this fucking thing was leaking on the bus. I had to fucking drink half of it.
I don't even like wine. That's the worst part of all of this.
I was talking to an American lady who was shocked when she came to Ireland.
Oh, we are
she said,
the diehards, like the originals.
Like Halloween.
Samhain.
Halloween, as we know it now, pretty much started in America, even though it was a pagan Irish tradition. But the whole thing of dressing up and trick or treating, all that crack.
Yeah.
But she said in America, all the little kids, all the kids dress up in nice costumes. Like it's very much Disney-fied.
Okay.
So they dress up as, Cinderella or Woody from Toy Story. And then like when she arrived in Ireland and like all these 8-year-old kids and they're dressed up with like knives going through their heads.
Yeah.
And dressing up as terrifying zombies with broken, busted limbs. And she was like, the Irish kids dress up terrifyingly.
Wow.
Compared to the Americans.
I love that for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, go hard or go home.
Go hard or go home.
I think, what do you think are going to be topical Halloween costumes this year?
Ooh. I'd like to see some Catherine Connolly costumes with maybe a football sellotape to your foot.
Kind of a Catherine Messi crossover, like maybe Catherine Connolly in a Messi jersey.
There you go.
That kind of vibe. What other topical things have happened? I suppose there's something in Jim Gavin pulling out. There's definitely going to be something there with the €3,000. You could do something.
Jim Galvin, pull out king.
Pull out king. Yes.
Probably not appropriate for a child.
Probably for a child. I think the Coldplay concert.
What about two kids dressing up as the couple having an affair at a Coldplay concert?
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be. I'm trying to think of pop culture moments.
Like two 10-year-old kids pretending they're having an affair.
I'm trying to think of pop culture moments like that happen throughout the year. That was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Brat Summer was last year. Charlie XCX. Probably something about Taylor Swift, but I think it should be about her taking the absolute piss with this new album. It's just gone too far. NFL came to Ireland. I'm trying to think of big moments. You kind of forget shit that happened in the year, don't you?
I don't know what happens in the year until Michael Fry releases his end of year song.
Yes. Oh, there's going to be a lot of traitor stuff.
Oh yeah,
Paddy. Paddy is.
Honestly, little kids dressing up as Paddy.
I think you should do it though. Go a step further. You know that people have been calling him the Podfather. Then dress up as Paddy / the Godfather.
The Godfather. Yeah.
You need to get the double entendre in there.
Yes. I was trying to explain to my child just like what we dressed up as in the 90s.
Bin bags.
And she was like, why would everyone dress up as a bin? And I was like, no, we're not dressed up as a bin.
We were all trash back then. And our parents told us that.
She was like, wouldn't you be all smelly? I was like, it's a fresh bag. All right, we don't go into a bin bag.
You got a fresh one? Fuck.
I've got a new segment here, Justine, you're going to be very, very excited about.
Okay.
Well, in a way, it's actually not for you at all. It's not. I've done away with snail news.
No.
I'm trying to appeal to a wider audience. This is lad news.
Oh my god. This is like on from Yorkie bars when their whole campaign was like, it's not for girls.
It's not for girls. If you're a woman listening to this, go away and just take out your headphones and go make a cup of tea or something and come back in 2 minutes, because this is news just for lads. Lad news. News from around the world. All about lads. So this is about a bunch of lads called the Nutmaxers.
Oh, great.
So these lads are obsessed with shooting bigger loads.
Oh, fuck.
So some of the most important discoveries in medicine came from brave people experimenting on themselves. Jonas Salk tested his polio vaccine on himself and his family. Good on.
Good man.
Isaac Newton poked a blunt needle into his own eye socket to understand how we see light.
Jesus
What a fucking lunatic.
Jesus Christ.
And using their own bodies as test subjects, the Redditors, or come bigger loads,
Oh my God.
have determined that a combination of zinc, pygium, lecithin, and lecithin is the holy grail of cum.
Okay.
47,000 visitors are reading more than 600 weekly contributions. Jesus, that's a lot.
Holy fuck.
That's a fucking awful lot for such a stupid thing. So, looking for the best supplements for shooting ropes, essentially, monster loads, and Spider-Man-like webs.
Yes.
Methods for cum training, for volume.
Cum training.
And
what is happening?
How to turn your money shot into the big one. What has turned these men into citizen jizz scientists? So, a growing interest in male self-optimization, a pornified sense of what's normal, and a dearth of scientific consensus around the topic. Mike, 27, began trying to increase the size of his load in 2021 after seeing an ad for Seminex pills on a porn site. Of course, I'm like, this is just bullshit, he says. But then I started reading on Reddit about it. It was just going like, what are these supplements doing? So these lads, they're just going out of their way to produce the maximum volume.
I don't know what the appeal of that is for anyone involved. It's more cleanup. It's not a fun time for anyone. It's more risk of pink eye. Like, what are we trying to achieve here?
Yeah, who is this for?
Who is this for?
I don't think it's something that women
no, we're not.
Or gay men are like hugely attracted to.
No.
Like, holy shit, that was like half a litre.
No, I literally have to swim out of the room now. Who wants that?
That's as you said, it's a bigger cleanup.
It's a mess everywhere. And also, a lot of those supplements, you know what they do? They make you more fertile, and that's the last thing I need. That's the last thing I want. Like, come on, I'm trying to avoid that at all costs here.
Yeah, it is a strange one. So this lad Mike, he was for months experimenting with various combinations of supplements, and apparently he has cracked the code.
I feel like the guys in this group, it's similar to, you know, when you had like a new lad starting a building sign, they'd be like, go in there now and you give me a long stand, will you? I'd say guys go into this group and it's like, oh yeah, everyone loves if you come loads. That's what's happened here. And then they've just ran away with it, thinking that's what everyone wants. No one wants this.
Nobody's looking for this. It seems like a thing that the only people who'd be impressed are other lads.
Would they?
Well, there's
in this group,
there's thousands of them in this group, Justine.
Yeah. But outside of that group, no other lad is going to be like, I'll shake your hand now for that. Fair play to you.
So, according to a 1975 study in fertility and sterility, ejaculate volume ranges from 0.1 to 11 millimeters, with the average of 3.2 mil, roughly half a teaspoon. Below 1.5 is considered subfertile. But there you go. There's a group of lads and that's what they're into. This has been a first ever episode of Lad News.
Lad spews everywhere. Non-stop. Can't stop spewing. That's horrifying. I don't, like, that's, do you think, like, girls would never, what? That is not a thing. Holy fuck, that is, I don't know. Society keeps scaring me.
Yeah. Hold on. But achieving more semen volume is more attainable than those. Like, there's an interview of women where they're just like, what? No, we're not into this. What are you fucking doing, lads?
Exactly. Did they speak to one woman and this would have shut the whole thing down? I swear to God.
Ultimately, the desire for a larger load is the desire to satisfy oneself. Quote, it's the piece de resistance, Stephen said. It's the reward for a job well done.
That is absolutely depressing.
This has been Lad News. We should have put a disclaimer at the start of this. Like, by the way,
we, Kevin. We, yeah.
By the way, we may be discussing like lovely things like Halloween traditions and then like the most disgusting thing you could think of.
Lovely stuff.
I saw Catherine Connolly is also organising a gig.
Yeah.
Holy God, no. The lineup is stacked.
Is class.
Stacked. We have Mary Wallopers, Christy Moore, Madra Salok, Sexy Tig, Cable Boy, Emmett Kirwan, MC Kevin
These
Toomey.
all sound like Irish porn stars.
Cable Boy.
Boy. Sexy Tig.
Hoorton.
Madra Rua.
Madra Salok.
Oh, Madra Salok. Dirty Dog.
That properly
Dirty
is
dog.
like... so, do you know, that's I mean, when I see what Heather Humphreys is doing, where she's acknowledging the fact that she puts her toaster in the press in interviews, you're like, right, these people are going very different routes with this campaign.
What was the purpose of that? So the stereotype is that Protestants
put their
toaster in the cupboard.
Yes.
Whereas Catholics just leave it up on the counter. Just leave it up.
Out.
Just with crumbs everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty Catholic bastards.
It's just that we need easy access to it in case we ever reach the point where we need to have a bath with the toaster. Because the shame and Catholic shame could just
So
kick
they
off.
asked Heather, they're essentially asking her, like, do you lean more Protestant or lean more Catholic?
Yes.
And she said, toaster is well and truly in the cupboard. Do you think that damaged her in any way?
I mean,
how do you have to say that you're a president for all Irish people?
That's the problem.
So it's a bit of a gotcha question.
It's making you're siding with one more so there.
Yeah, it's a tough question. I know you're saying like that's a fluffy question. I think that's a very tough question.
I don't think you should have answered it at all.
No.
You should have said, I don't own a toaster.
I don't know. I don't eat toast.
And that then would have ruined her campaign because people are like, a woman who doesn't eat toast is no president of mine.
I'd say if you asked Jerry Adams, where does he keep his toaster? He'd say, I have never owned a toaster. And I resent that question. I eat my bread raw, floppy.
Where are the loaves of bread, Jerry? Where are they?
My wife thought that Heather, if she was running Heather's campaign, you know the way like there was footage of Catherine Connolly expertly keeping a ball in the air, towing it up. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
My wife suggested that Heather should do like an obvious AI video.
Oh, yeah.
Where she's like doing amazing tricks with the ball, doing yo-yo tricks, doing like jumping on a BMX and doing a loop and jumping off a ramp. Like go full, go hard or go home, Heather.
Yeah, you're just at risk of coming off a bit Simon Harrisy by doing that. You know, the way he tries to be down
but
with
you
the
do
kids
it
on
obvious
TikTok.
AI.
Okay.
Like it's a joke.
Yeah. I think that's a solid.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad
It's just, again, look what happened to Will Smith.
Yeah.
His AI posters.
We'll not talk about Will.
Bloody hell, no.
Poor old devil.
Poor old devil.
Lovely stuff.
I've got some frog news for you.
Oh, yes.
An 82-year-old Chinese woman was hospitalised after swallowing 8 live frogs to ease her persisting lower back pain.
Now, here's the thing. Was that suggested to her or did she decide, do you know what will cure me now?
Well, it's an old Chinese folklore cure.
Okay, right.
Which said that eating live frogs could help treat the aches she was experiencing from a herniated disc. Without letting them in on her plans, she asked her family to help catching the frogs. Oh, poor devils. They were like, this is a fun day with Mum. This is a fun day with Granny. Catching frogs with Granny.
But you know the way some frogs have hallucinogenic properties?
Oh my God. She could be high as a fucking kite. She consumed 3 of the frogs straight away and then had the remaining 5 the following day.
Stop.
So please do stagger your frogs if you are going to consume them.
Oh my God. How
she
do you?
began developing abdominal pain and was sent to the hospital, where she then told the lads in the hospital what she had done. My mother ate 8 live frogs, her son said. Now the sharp pain has made her unable to walk. Doctors conducted a round of tests and found that heightened levels of oxyphil cells before eventually confirming that she had a parasite infection.
Oh my God.
Swallowing live frogs has damaged the patient's digestive system and resulted in some parasites being present in her body, including sparganum.
Mother of Christ. I just don't know what would ever possess you to do that.
Well, I mean, we follow cures.
We do, yeah.
In this country, we still put a lot of faith in cures, and some of them are mental.
I don't know, though, if I ever went to a curer and he told me I had to eat 8 frogs, I'd just be saying, right, well, you know what? I think I'll go to the doctor.
I know a woman who badly burnt herself with a kettle, and her whole chest was very badly burnt.
Yeah.
She went for the cure for the burn, and the cure was like,
Did he spit on her?
He was licking her.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
my
he's
granddad got that too.
Licking this woman's breasts.
Okay, no, my granddad's, it was his arm, so that's okay. Okay.
I mean, that's a tough one to sell.
That's yeah. I actually have to motorboat the chest.
Due to ancient Irish cure, I have to go between your boobies. Look, It's not up to me.
No,
It's-
hey, I don't make the rules.
I don't make the rules.
I don't make the
Toots.
rules. Yeah, I just think I would draw the line somewhere with that stuff now.
Yeah.
But
Stranger licking boobs is probably where you draw the line.
well, I don't think I'd allow that. I don't think I'd allow that. No one's going to ask to do that to me anyway. Let's be real.
How about you just spit on a sponge? I'll go into the toilet and I'll rub it on myself.
But you know when you mentioned frogs there, whatever happened to Tadpole Girl? Do you remember this in COVID? There was this girl on TikTok who was like, she had gotten a few tadpoles and got them breeding. And by the end of it, she was like in Northern Ireland, I think, or Donegal.
Right.
And by the end, she had like a bath or a swimming pool out the back filled with tadpoles.
Wow.
And she was like the frog expert. And I don't know whatever happened to her. This girl must have been maybe 14.
So you're saying like she should have went to like Dance with the Stars or something?
Well, I don't know whatever happened to her. Like, because she'd be checking in every day. People like, now there's 19 tadpoles, guys, and how and she was so invested and educated in frog culture. But I don't know whatever happened, and no one knows what happened to the tadpoles, to the spawn. Like,
well, I imagine they turned into frogs and
well,
fucked
did they?
off.
We don't know. Is this now they're being eaten for cures?
Oh, don't say that, Justine.
Oh, no, surely not.
So frogs and tadpoles are believed to be useful in treating skin conditions, while the giant salamander is believed by many to be an effective remedy for diseases like anemia and dysentery. Beyond amphibians, other traditional treatments, this is in China now, call for particular animal parts to be used, from tiger bone to dog's testes, which are often reduced to tissue and combined with medical herbs. I mean, that's not too bad.
No.
I mean, if you're talking about like, you know, mixing them up with herbs and stuff, but just don't, please,
I don't think I'd do it now.
Don't swallow live frogs.
Yeah. If there's one piece of advice we can give you today,
There's one thing you're going to take away from this episode.
Yeah.
Is don't be taking zinc in order to get heavier loads.
Yeah.
And don't eat live frogs.
Look, I think we've covered everything. We think we've covered everything.
I think we've covered just the wide spectrum of everything that's happened in the world in the last week.
Oh, Lord.
How are you going to celebrate Halloween?
How am I going to celebrate? Hopefully with joy that I've completed my costume.
I mean, is there a party to be had, or are you going on the town?
I was invited to a party that I sadly don't think I can attend, but that's not on Halloween. The actual date of Halloween, I don't know yet, because...
is it the Heather Humphreys celebration party? I don't think anyone's going to attend that.
No. Attendance is poor. Please RSVP. But anyway, you see, my friends at home wouldn't really go out to a club now.
Yeah.
And also because a club at home, sometimes I feel like I'm not sure they're going to get my costume back home.
Who are you supposed to be?
I remember I dressed an ex up once as a pirate copy. So I dressed him as a pirate with a load of like CDs all over. And we went into Navan and some randomer said to him, "Who are you? Fucking CD man."
There's nothing funnier than like the lowest level of creativity when it comes to a slag.
Yeah, I love
Who
it.
are you? Fucking CD man. Just go, yeah, I am. I'm CD man.
CD man. It was so funny. Oh my God. Yeah. So like, I know if I did the Paris bedbug thing, I think I would have spent the night in Navan explaining what this was. So I don't know. And again, I feel like I think a house party is your best bet, because I just think going to clubs now, I'm too old.
What
on
about
Halloween
what about
night.
this idea? You just gave me an idea. You dress up as like a square with a metal circle in the middle, a scan disc written on the side, and a box of Viagra on your head, and you go as a 3.5-inch floppy.
So great. It's so great.
I feel like nobody under
that's the thing.
33 would get what that is.
Yeah. I remember a friend of mine years ago dressed as, do you remember the tablets we were all sent, the iodine tablets? Dressed as that box of tablets.
For Sellafield?
Yeah.
Wow.
So good.
That's very ancient.
So fucking good.
Yeah. Well, please get in touch with what you are dressing up as Halloween. And
yes.
when Halloween comes around, please send us in photographs.
Yeah, imagine if someone dressed up as us, Kevin.
Oh my Lord.
I don't know. That's mad.
I'd be tickled pink.
I'd be blushing.
Just don't go into a bank and get a loan under my name.
Or mine. They already have me blacklisted, so you'll have no luck.
Credit rating is bad enough, guys. Please do get in touch at the Lovely Show podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
We cannot wait to hear all your Halloween stories.
Ooh.
Very spooky. And if you have any ghost stories.
Oh, yeah.
I love hearing Irish ghost stories because a lot of them are ridiculous.
Yeah. Or stories about being ghosted.
Yeah.
Send them to me.
Or taking blue ghosties. Anything ghost related. Lovely Show podcast at gmail.com. Ye have been, as always.
Oh, so lovely.
And a very spooky goodbye.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Wonderful, aren't they? So talented. They'd make you sick.
This show is part of the HeadStuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with HeadStuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.